I'm sure a lot of people feel what we're feeling.
It's the roller coaster, right?
Yeah.
I don't have any business, so I'm going to be spend all the time on my dashboard. I get all the business. I don't spend the time on the dashboard, and then I'm back at it 3 months later.
Yeah, it's being consistent and balanced with your lead generation and your service you're providing, and that's what we're struggling with, right?
100%.
Making sure that we're still giving that bulletproof value to the people we're working and servicing our listings and running our buyers at the same time, warming up our future buyers and listings, So if we need some sort of game plan to execute, like template, just so we're creating the habits. Yep. I'm a little different with, how I do my calls. Jake is on board exactly what you guys are doing. He'll smash out 30 calls in an hour or whatever. And I'm more like 5 calls, and I'll get an appointment and create 3 really good conversations. And then won't be able to follow up with them, and I won't, and it's all in the follow-up. And so that's a tough one.
Well, and that was me in the beginning. Mm-hmm. I would sit down at my desk and go, okay, I'm going to make 40 dials today, and I'm going to have 5 conversations. I could never do it. Like, I would have 2 conversations and 15 dials, because I would spend so much time on the phone with them.
Right.
And that's where, when I started calling other people's leads, I started learning, oh my gosh, I don't know their market. That's why you need to talk to the agent. I'm like, why aren't I practicing that with my own leads? Yeah. So that's where I learned, that's why we need to meet. That's why I would love to sit down and meet with you. Don't give them all of your jewels before you meet them.
Yep. So is there any column, it might be a hard question to answer, but is there any closes or angles that that you go for that gets good response out of people?
I just unshared my screen. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
We're over time.
No, do you have any column closes, or do you have any these value propositions that you pass on to these people and then gets you the appointment? That's the ultimate goal, is to get that face to face at a coffee shop, whatever.
Well, finding out the urgency, right? Because anybody can get an appointment, but I want to get an appointment with expectation. So Jake, let me ask you, on a scale of 1 to 10, what is the likeliness of you making a purchase within the next year?
Okay. Yeah, I'd say an 8. Find something I'm good, I'll go buy it.
Then I'm going to push a little bit harder in my conversation.
Okay.
But if you're a 4, I'd be like, oh, hey, you're going to get some emails. Let me confirm your email, and then we'll just put you on the shelf at the grocery store. Yeah.
But say you've got someone who's like me, talking to me, whatever. I live in my parents' basement. I'm ready to buy, just haven't found anything yet. Went to a couple open houses, this and that. You're going to start.
What's the primary goal of that phone call?
Is to get in front of him,
to get, yeah. So.
Yeah, because if he's in the basement and he's living with parents, I have to find his pain.
Yeah.
Because the pain, and I always say, what it takes for a transaction to happen is opportunity has to meet expectation. So our job is to find the opportunity to meet your expectations. Is that something that you would like me to make happen for you now or later?
Right.
So I flat out ask them, if I found you that house that you're talking about, that is the exact perfect house, is it something that you would move forward on right now?
Sure, yeah.
And then you find out if let's meet, because I can do a lot more face to face with us looking at homes, because I can see your expressions. I can see your body language when you're your wife could be sitting there going, but you're sitting there going, oh yeah. Because I just want to be able to process of eliminate so that we can really hit the market and find that exact home. And I want to be able to tell you, you may be looking for a needle in a haystack. You may be smoking crack, and the last 6 months you've wasted your time because the price is never going to meet your expectations.
Yeah.
Then that's why I asked, so why haven't you found anything? What is it? What's going on here? And usually the price range that they're looking within is not meeting their expectations. That is 99% the reason why people don't find a house. So what's more important to you, location or price? Because I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and tell you you're going to find something for this price range in this market. It's just not going to happen.